Welcome back to Shots with Devin. We're here with our co-host Samantha. We just spent a few minutes on the website, devinshots.com, and we were discussing Samantha's photos, and we looked at some of Samantha's proofs from her modeling session. You having a good time?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I love the pictures.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're beautiful. I think you might be a model.
I think so. I consider myself one.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about how we met. What is it that you're going to be doing that regarding modeling?
Well, I'm going to a competition in July in the city for a week, and that's like an international competition, and they choose like 1,000 people all over the world, and I'm going to be competing in front of like 600 agencies and managers from all over, so it's exciting.
Wow. Are you nervous?
No.
No?
I don't get nervous.
That's great.
Yeah.
I'd be nervous.
No.
I'm a lot uglier though, so. So we decided that we would work together and do some portfolio work for you, help you practice for your big thing, and I don't know what you're going to use these images for, but I'm sure you'll find some use for them, right?
Definitely.
Yeah. So we're now at the lesson part of our show. If you're just tuning in, if you go to www.devinshots.com and just follow the links to the WTBQ section on today's show, and we're in the section of today's host, Samantha. Just scroll down on that page and you'll get to a point where it says Samantha's lesson. And if you look at the first picture on Samantha's lesson, we were doing a session or a scene here. We were at this wonderful horse farm in Warwick. We spoke about it last week. And Samantha was sitting in the grass. The brightness behind her is actually a reflection of a pond. Remember that?
Yeah.
And we were working towards getting a nice portrait of you that looked natural outside, but also had a little bit of glamour to it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So if you remember, I said to you, Samantha, just kind of look over your shoulder at me, right? Mm-hmm. So I was trying to get a little bit of a different pose for you. And if you look at this particular image, what do you see that's wrong with that image?
My arm.
Your arm.
My posture, mainly.
Yes. So that's what we're going to talk about here today, is a little bit of information on posing. If we're taking pictures that we want to have a special look to them, a little bit more, maybe a little bit more posed, a little bit less informal. We want to flatter the person. So maybe we're taking a picture of our wife or our girlfriend, or maybe we're taking a picture of our little daughter or something like that, or even our son. Here's a couple of rules that we can incorporate that will help them to look better in a photograph. And if you're a model, you need to know these things as well, so that you can be working with the camera in a more professional way, right?
Yeah.
So we took this first shot, and we could tell that it wasn't quite what we needed, right?
Not all the way there.
Not all the way there. So we're going to scroll down. Now, what is different in this particular shot?
My posture is a lot better, and that makes the picture look a lot better.
Yes. Now, I want to call your attention to your left arm. You see that? Now, what's the story there with the elbow?
It's not straightened?
It's not straight. You're still a little bit relaxed, right? And your back is not entirely straight. We scroll down and look at the last one. Now we've got a nice photo.
Definitely.
Right?
Yeah.
See the difference? So if you just scroll back up again a little bit, see if we can pull this off here. You'll notice on the first image where your elbow is a little bent, right? Mm-hmm. You can't see the water through the elbow in your back, right? See how it's
blocked?
It's blocked, right? And then in the next picture, the better one, we see some separation. You had to move your arm, straighten your elbow. Now we have a nice straight back, right? You've got good posture. Your head is held high.
Yeah.
Your elbows are straight. Your hair is straight. That's a professional looking photo, right?
I love that.
Yeah. So posture and body position is so important when we want to flatter somebody. If you'll notice, I had you twist. See how your legs are in one direction and your shoulders are almost perpendicular to your legs?
Yeah.
So what that does is it is a slimming effect in the waist area, right? It shows that straight line of your back. And so these little tricks help to make you create a more flattering image for you.
It does,
Right?
yeah.
And then also giving that separation between your arm and your back is slimming, actually. You're a skinny girl.
Yeah.
But if your arm, like in the image above it, right, look above it, you look bigger.
Yeah, you do.
Don't you?
I do, yeah.
See, so giving you that little bit of space there slims you down, just makes you look more attractive on the print.
It does.
Right? So, how does that help you as a model?
Well, now I know how to look skinnier.
That's important, right?
Yeah.
And how do you think that might help the listeners with their photography of their kids and their families?
It should help them a lot, knowing how to shoot and how to pose and the lighting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So straight elbows, good posture, straight back.
Posture,
right?
definitely important.
Now, remember we were talking about your head position a little bit? Remember what we talked about with that?
Yeah, don't tilt it down.
Yeah, unless you're being directed to.
Yeah.
Right? Keep your head level, keep your elbows straight. The picture that we were looking at before of Chelsea. Same idea, you look at the triangle that her arm makes. She's square to the camera.
Yeah.
Good strong composition. We had her twist a little bit. Again, it's a little bit slimming in the waist area. Again, she's not, she's a skinny girl, but you always have to be conscious of how do you position someone so that they look their best.
Mm-hmm.
They say, have you ever heard the expression, the camera adds 20 pounds?
Yes, I have.
Right. Well, it also can take off 20 pounds if we light you correctly and if we pose you correctly.
That's cool.
Yeah, so it's just a matter of practice. So that's something that you can work on with your friends. If you have friends,
we always take pictures together.
Yeah, see.
Yeah.
So you can practice now with these little rules. It'll help you to be more aware of your body position and your head and your face and all that. And you'll find what's most flattering for the camera.
Yeah.
Cool, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Feel like you might have learned something today?
I learned a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. That was nice. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
I want to talk a little bit about what I'm doing in general. I'm working with the high school kids a lot right now. This is the time of year where there's proms going on. Some of the seniors have gotten their yearbook photos. They aren't real happy with them.
No.
Right? Have you noticed that?
I have,
Kids in school,
yeah.
right? So I want to talk about the high school parents. If you have a child in high school, or if you're a listener and you're in high school, and you're not happy with your prom pictures, you're not happy with your yearbook pictures, we can do a portfolio. Forget the single yearbook picture. We'll do a whole portfolio. And you're going to see your portfolio in about a half hour when you come back to the studio. Are you excited? I heard you've been jumping up and down all week trying to.
Oh my God, yeah.
How did you feel when you saw your picture on the website?
I thought it was so cool. I was just browsing through and I saw my picture. I'm like, oh my God. So I started screaming and I called my mom and told her.
Your mom said you were having a 14-year-old heart attack.
I was. Yeah.
So this is just a call to other high school kids. If you'd like to do something like Samantha did, we had a lot of fun, didn't we?
Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah. And then we're going to come back and we're going to look at the proofs together and we'll have a good time with that as well. The other call I'm putting out to high school students is if you have any interest in photography, please contact me. Go to the website, contact me through the website, email me, Devin at devinshots.com, or just go through the website and there's a section that says to ask Devin a question. I'm looking for high school students who are interested in photography to co-host the radio show with me. Did you have fun with this?
Oh, I loved it. It's so cool.
Right? So high school kids, give me a call. Let's get you on the radio. We'll look at your pictures together, and we'll have a good time. Tune in next week to Shots with Devin every Saturday at 3:30 here on WTBQ.